Right, hello everyone and welcome to the preview for Hull City versus Coventry City at the MKM Stadium on Saturday the 30th of October, 3 o'clock kickoff. As the match details come on screen there, you can see for viewers in the UK, it is on iFollow Tigers audio for £2.50 if you're not at the game. All the rest I've covered already, and you know it's in the Championship. You may well have seen in the thumbnail, which is then, of course, the opening screen, that and you'll see a little poppy in the top right corner of all the graphics. That is because this game is our designated poppy match day. I believe the same will be for West Brom as well. So for all the games where we will get players wearing poppies on the shirts, I will keep that in the top right hand corner. Anyway, team news then. Nathan Baxter may return from a minor calf problem to be available for selection as Hull City welcome Coventry City to the MKM Stadium. Tom Huddleston and Alfie Jones, both hamstring, and Brandon Fleming, a knock with the knock to what being unknown, remain absent. However, Alfie Jones is back in training. He did a modified programme on Thursday, so yesterday. As you're watching this, yesterday as I'm recording this at 2:10, so this is going out at 3. Quick turnaround. So Jones is on his way back. I assume Fleming and Huddleston are on the way there as well. Ref watch then, the referee is David Webb, the two liners are Stephen Meredith and Michael George. The fourth official is Neil Hare. Stats then, these are taken from our last game against Luton Town, in which we had 10 shots. Of those 10, just one was on target, and that was a P-roller by Malik Wilkes. Hull City had 53% of possession, committed 11 fouls, made 20 tackles, won 44% of all aerial duels in the game. And we made 427 passes in the game, with a pass accuracy of 61%. Continued then in previous encounters with Coventry City. City have won 18, drawn 9 and lost 16. Since 2000 there have been 10 games between these two sides. 15 goals have been scored cumulatively by both teams. Cumulatively just became a mess then, I'm aware. In Hull City's last 5 games versus Coventry, Hull City have tasted victory 3 times, won 3, drawn 1, lost 1. Our last win against Coventry came on the 10th of December 2011, and the last meeting between these two sides was on the 31st of March at the KC Stadium, as it was then, when Coventry ran out 2-0 winners. So it's been a long time since we've played these guys. What do I think then? Grant needs to revert to 3-5-2. It worked. Quite simply, it worked. In front of goal, just shoot. But yeah, to be fair, on the front foot, we get in the positions. Malik had our only shot on target against Luton. However, it's just, as a team, we lack sort of composure in front of goal, and we seem to want to walk it in. Just do what Smallwood did on the opening day of the season against Preston and hit it from the edge of the D. Hit it from 25 yards out. Hit it from the edge of the box. Because it'll test the keeper. If you get it anywhere near the goal, it'll test the keeper. So just try it. Don't try and walk it in all the time. And if you are trying to walk it in, look for a square pass. Malik at Huddersfield. I'm kidding. From the open training session though, the group seemed confident and the cohesion between them was very good. From that day actually, I've got something which I'm going to give away to you guys in the Matchday vlog. So hopefully you've subscribed and you'll stay tuned for that. And then from Grant's presser, he said, Louis Coyle's form is excellent. My thoughts on this? You can't fault Louis Coyle's effort. However, I wouldn't go as far as saying he's in excellent form and Emmanuel needs to play. He said after the Peterborough game that when Smallwood came on for Huddleston, he's been excellent this season. He's been far from excellent, as it says there. Sorry, Skip, and sorry to his nephew Lucas who watches these as well. But by doing that, you're effectively saying to the players, you don't need to up your performance levels. Results will come with the way they were playing. When everyone needs to up the performance levels. Matt Ingram is, for me, the only one who doesn't. He has saved Hull City many, many times this season. He's kept scorelines down, he's kept our goal difference up, and he won us that game against Middlesbrough. With 2 or 3 good saves, He won us that Middlesbrough game, made some good saves at Preston. And even in the defeats, he's looked by far the best player, and he's not been at fault for many, if any, of the goals at all. I think I can remember one from QPR where he could have done better with it. But by saying that their form is excellent, they've been excellent this season when they haven't, is telling them and saying results will come to the group that we don't need to up our performance levels. We don't need to get better when we do. Grant has said after Peterborough, we played well, our play was good, but ultimately I'll be judged on results. And then said in his press conference yesterday, I'll be judged on performance. What is that about? As a manager, you are judged on results. Doesn't matter how you play. If you don't get the results, that's where the judgment comes. In League One last year, played great football, we won games. Grant was under no pressure then because we won games with the way we played. This year, that isn't working. So the 3-5-2 is the way to go. Anyway, I've been waffling on at that for 4 minutes. We'll crack on head to head. McGuinness versus McFadzine. Greaves against Victor Gyökeres. And then current form, we are not looking very good at all. 21st in the league for home form, 21st in the league for away form, conceded 20 goals. And Coventry, best home form in the league. To be fair, they're not very good away, so that could bode well for us. And they know how to find the back of the net. But they also leak a few as well. Luton beat them 5-0. However, they did beat Fulham, who are probably the best team in this league. Moving on to the league table, then Coventry in 4th, 10 points off the top. Bournemouth are running away with things. And we are now in the relegation zone. Behind Cardiff, behind Peterborough. Peterborough, who were below us very, very little ago. Forest, who were below us very little ago until they changed the manager. Middlesbrough in the playoffs. How? Wow. And there's your league statistics screen where you can see top scorers, most assists, top scorers, best defences, both as clubs, and then best home and away records in the division. Moving on to around the grounds then on Championship Matchday 15. Tonight. I've done that joke again. Tonight in the Championship, I'm going to stop doing the Ian Sterling joke every time I say tonight now, referencing Friday. Friday night game, QPR versus Nottingham Forest, 7:45pm kickoff. And then Saturday, 12:30 kickoff, the two of the three relegated teams from last season in the Premier League face off against each other as Fulham welcome West Brom to Craven Cottage. Then all the rest are 3 o'clock kickoffs until stated otherwise. So Bristol City face Barnsley, Derby face Blackburn, Huddersfield face Millwall, Middlesbrough face Birmingham City, Preston face Luton, Sheffield United face Blackpool, Stoke face Cardiff, Swansea face Peterborough. That's the end of the 3 o'clock kickoffs, and then 8 o'clock Reading versus AFC Bournemouth. Not around the grounds, I've just done that. Memorable match. Yes, I realise I'd need to swap Coventry and City around. I know, Corey Evans scored for us on the 10th of December 2011 at what was then the Ricoh Arena in the Championship as we beat Coventry 1-0 under the stewardship of Nick Barmby. And then a little bit later on March 2012 at the KC Stadium, it was known then, Coventry beat us 2-0. A Liam Cooper own goal and a 86th minute seal of the points for Cody McDonald gave Andy Thorne's men the victory. And then that's our record against Coventry there. Well, we don't actually look too bad. Red shirts, Todd Kane. He was with us on loan from Chelsea while we were managed by Nigel Adkins in 2018-19. 41 appearances in all competitions, 3 goals. Joined Coventry permanently from QPR this summer. And so far for them, he has played 6 times, not scored yet. So on to my predicted 11 now then. Grant's 4-3-3. Do expect a wanted 11 to return soon. I just don't have time today because it's now nearly 20 past. It's now nearly 20 past 2 and I need to get this out for 3. Anyway, so in goal, got Matt Ingram. The back 4 is at right back, Louis Coyle. The 2 centre backs, Jacob Greaves on the left, Deshaun Bernard on the right. At left back, Callum Elder. And then the 3 central midfielders are Richie Smallwood, Greg Doherty, and George Honeyman. On the right, Malik Wilkes. On the left, Keane Lewis Potter. And up top, Josh McGuinness. On the bench then, I'm going for Nathan Baxter. Could be Cartwright, could well be Cartwright. But we're going to take a plunge at Baxter. Thinking he'll be fit because Grant said before Luton he'd only missed 1 game. But he wasn't at the open training session on Tuesday, so that's got my cogs turning. Anyway, so after Baxter, it's Tom Eaves, Josh Emanuel, Andy Cannon, Sean McLaughlin, George Monker, and Randell Williams. No Tyler Smith again. Grant hasn't picked Tyler Smith recently, so that's what I think he's going to do, which is a real shame because he's probably our best striker because he fits the system we play with the fast wingers of Wilkes and Lewis Potter. Anyway, that's the team in pictures, and that's the team on the pitch. Predicted score, Coventry are a very, very good team. And they're very high up the league. Enquiries is a fantastic player. They've got Martin Waghorn, who used to play for us, always loved scoring against us, loved scoring against us when he played for Derby. They've got brother of former City player Max, Ben Sheaf, in their side as well. Jake Clark-Salter, I believe he used to be on the books of Chelsea, might still be, but came through the Chelsea Youth Academy. Simon Moore was pretty awful for Sheffield United when he had to deputise for Ramsdale after they sold him to Arsenal earlier in the year before they brought in Robin Olsen. Anyway, Coventry have got a decent team. And I have a feeling that we might taste yet another defeat. However, goals aren't out of the possibility. We showed against Luton we can get in the positions to create the chances, but we just can't finish them off. Right. Cheers for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. If you have, please do drop a like. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you for the Matchday vlog tomorrow, where hopefully we'll see a win on home soil. See you later, everyone. Goodbye.